And now, 41 NBC's Business Spotlight. In the spotlight today, Bennett Financial.
It's tax time around your house and you've gathered all your tax documents. You're now ready to file your tax return. But what is your filing status? Today we're going to discuss the 5 filing statuses that are allowed by the Internal Revenue Service. Selecting the right filing status will get you the lowest tax rates and the biggest potential refund. Your filing status is also used to determine such things as your filing requirements, your tax rates, your standard deduction, and your eligibility for tax credits. While there are 5 filing statuses, you can only qualify for 1 or 2 in any given year, and that depends on your circumstances. You can also only select 1 filing status on your tax return, and that filing status may change from year to year. Now, the most basic filing status is the single filing status. If you were not married on the last day of the year, and you do not qualify for another status, then you are single on your tax return. Now, the head of household, you may qualify for that status if you were not married, but you paid more than half of the cost of keeping up a home, and you had a qualifying person that were responsible for. Also, under some special circumstances, you might be able to file head of household if you're legally married but separated for more than half of the year on the last half of the year, and if you keep up a home for a dependent child, then you may qualify for head of household. Now, if you're married, you have the option of selecting to file a joint return or a married separate return. And as a general rule, the marital status is how you are on the last day of the year. So if you're married on the last day of the year, your status will either be married jointly or married separately. Now, if you're one of your spouses, if your spouse has died during the year, there's a qualifying widower that allows you to file this status for 2 years after the death of a spouse if you have a dependent child living with you that you're responsible for. So you can file as qualifying widower. Now, thank you for joining us this week in the Business Spotlight as we discuss filing statuses. We look forward to seeing you next week. And if you have any questions about filing statuses or when you get ready to file your tax return, give me a call here at Bennett Financial.